the Miami Heat and the Hornets just made a trade this afternoon. Well, today with the Miami Heat sending Kyle Lowry in a 2027 first round pick to the Hornets for Terry Rozier. Crazy, right? Yeah, for Terry Rozier. And my question to y'all is do Terry Rozier, and I'm gonna start off with you, Joe. Do Terry Rozier make the Heat a better contender in this right here? Do they make him a championship team, Terry Rozier? Let me hear from
Uh, I I I say yes. I say they do. I mean, they got younger. Uh, when it comes to IQ, I don't think he's got the IQ that Cal Larry does, but I
Trav.
think
Unmute
he's a
yourself.
better. I think he's a
Mhm.
greater. I think he's a better scorer at this point in his career. They need that from the point guard position. Um, uh, I don't think he's a better clutch player, but I think in the short and in the long run, yes, it's gonna make them better. I I'll probably give it like a B plus. Uh, Cause Kyle Larry ain't really been giving them no production. I mean, so
Kyle
anything is
Lowry here.
is yeah, he ain't really been giving them no production. So I would say, even if Chevy Rozier came and gave him, 12 to 15 points a game, I think it's gonna be a great trade. So I
It's
give it
gonna
like
be
a
an
B
upgrade
plus.
from what
Right,
Kyle
it's gonna be
Lowry
an
was
upgrade
doing,
what
right?
Kyle Larry give. The only thing is you know how strict Miami is over there with conditioning and
Right.
stuff. So I don't know. I
Right,
don't.
and he'll be on. And, and to help you and to add to what you're saying, he'll be all right. Terry Rozier will fit right in. I'm not advocating saying that this going to help. I'm not. You know what I'm saying, going no way. I'm not making a stance on this. But to add to what you were saying though, he'll be fine with that culture or whatnot because he come from from hard at Louisville with you know with Rick Pitino at Louisville. So Kevin Keats, man, former Wilmington coach, recruiting him, man, and he was just brought up for like that, man. He built like that, and to your point about Kyle Lowry, his last 5 games, he had 0 points, you know, and then one game, the fourth game, 4 games ago, he had 5 games ago, 0 points, 4 games ago, 2 points, 3 games ago, 4 points, and 2 points and 2 games ago in the last game, another 2 points, and all of that in like pretty much 25 plus minutes. So yeah, I think Terry Rozier would help them out, and so far Kyle Lowry's average this season is 8.2 points. So you spot on with that, man. So next, man, who we gonna get? Trav, man, what you say to this, man? Is Terry Rozier make is he an upgrade? First of all, is he an upgrade from Kyle Lowry? And will he be enough to help the Heat get back to the finals?
Yeah, I think he a great upgrade. Kyle Lowry, he won. They really wasn't getting no production out of him. I mean, uh, he's over the hill right now, so it was good for them to get off of him and get younger. And Rozier, he a good scorer. So I think a lot of times, you know how Miami get when they really can't score the ball. I think he'll help them a lot with that. So I think it was a great trade.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So man, I'm gonna stop right quickly. So introduce, man, whatever the fuck I want podcast, man, founder, man, D'Angelo. Talk shit Tuesday, man. What's up, bro? Welcome to the panel, man. Where you at? Where you
Fellas,
been at, bro? How you?
what's the word, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
What's up, man?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hold on. I had somebody was muted. A couple people was muted. Joe was muted. Yeah, he was speaking to y'all, man. Unmute yourself, Joe.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, D? What's up, man? How you doing, man?
What's the word, y'all? Chilling.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Cap, what up, man?
Hey, you, man.
Word, man. So,
Talk that
Angelo, man, I
talk
want to
that
ask
shit,
you
man.
talk that shit, man. We want you to talk that shit, Angelo. So we're gonna start off like this with this, Angelo. In case you probably don't know, or you probably do. Miami Heat made a move to bring on Terry Rozier. And the likes of a 2027 pick, first round pick, they gave up and got rid of Kyle Lowry's contract to the Charlotte Hornets, which really helps the Charlotte Hornets get rid of that salary. And starting the rumors are is that the Hornets are trying to prepare for a big star, and it could be Zion. So I asked you about how you feel about that trade. Is Terry Rozier upgrade, and does he help them get back to the finals?
He doesn't help Miami get back to the finals, but
Right.
it's an extreme upgrade. I mean, for Miami, it's an extreme upgrade because he's another ball handler. He's another scorer. I don't really know too much about his defense, but I think Jimmy missed a lot of games this year. They chemistry off. You know what I'm saying? They needed some more scoring punch for sure. Because they lost a lot. Like I didn't expect when they lost Max Strus or whatever. I
Yeah,
didn't
to
I
Cleveland.
Yeah, I didn't think that would affect them as much as it has. Like because he was a role player. I didn't think that would throw their
Damn good role
chemistry
player.
off them. Yeah. I didn't think that they would throw their chemistry off as much as they did. But I think that's a great move for Miami. Now, this is off subject a little bit, but you know that Fat Lowry is he not staying in Charlotte, bro. You know that.
Nah, I know that's what I was saying. He's a salary dump. They probably gonna buy him out and let him go, probably the Clippers or wherever you want to go.
But D'Angelo, how you say that? And last year they was in the play-in, right?
Yeah.
This year they in the sixth spot.
Yeah, but it ain't been it ain't been flowing like they what I'm saying, like they playing though.
That's why I think he gonna bring that offense to him because the East is not that strong like that.
No,
Besides the
because
Don't,
you
don't
got
Celtics,
lie.
players.
Don't lie.
Right,
You
Yeah,
got
right, and let's
teams
get
strong.
like the
You
bull.
got
You got
Philly
teams
up
like the
there.
Bulls that's underachieving. Everybody in the East been playing horrible.
Really?
yeah, except the top
What
three.
about Boston? Boston.
yes.
What
So
about
Cap,
Boston?
so
What
Cap, I
about
want to
what
ask you.
about Philly?
So
What?
Cap, let's go ahead and ask you, man. Is Terry Rozier upgrade, and do we make do he help to find the Heat get back to the finals?
No, he won't. He's an upgrade, but he's not going to help them get to no finals. No way. No, I don't think. I mean, yes, upgrade because now he can score better than Laurie, but then other than that, no, they're not
So
getting
I
to no
mean,
finals.
and Jimmy Butler, granted he is a year older, but he's been dragging those teams into the finals last couple of
True,
years.
true,
Yeah,
true.
into the Eastern Conference Finals. So
Well, I don't know. He did that once, man. What do you mean?
no, he
He
did
had
it three
he
times
did
in a
that.
row. Eastern Conference Final, 3 times in a row, man.
Oh,
Two of
he's
them he advanced to the
Eastern
finals.
Conference. Yeah, well, he won't do it this year though. Okay, I don't care who he get unless he get LeBron.
I
All
don't know.
right, so Jake, so let's get Jake in before we all go out. Hey, Jake, man, is Terry Rozier a big enough upgrade to help the Heat get back to the finals? You got the last word
I
on it.
don't know. I don't know about the finals, but he's the definitely upgrade. I don't know what the hell wrong with the Hornet even letting him go.
Well,
But
Jake, you know what, Jake, to pause you just to take to add this in, I think what the Hornets, um, I forgot the Lakers former damn his name, the GM. Anyways, the Charlotte Hornets GM, I think they're trying to make room for Zion. I think Zion want to come back home. I mean, for those of
Where's
you don't
home?
know who don't know that Zion home
Where's
is
home?
South Carolina. He was born in North Carolina but grew up in South Carolina. All right,
well,
so
And you
Zion,
think he want?
you
And you
know,
think he want to go
and,
to
and, and,
Charlotte?
and yeah, and I
You
think he
think he
want to
want
play
to go
net.
to? He
Hold on,
don't want to
Cap.
go to no
Hold on,
Charlotte,
Cap. Hold
really?
on before you clap back. Hey, man, but I think that the narrative out there, Cap, is I'm just a messenger, Cap. So the narrative out there is that Angela Ball want to play with Zion. So that's what it is, Cap.
No
well
way.
Zion He ain't
Zion is not like
average,
that.
but about
No,
what 12 games a year. Why
it
would
don't
you do
matter,
that?
man. It don't matter. He still don't
Hey
want to
Joe,
go to no
unmute
damn
yourself.
Charlotte.
Trav, unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Yeah, man.
No
I
reason.
think
That's
those two
good.
want to play together, man. Angelo, you muted.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who want to play together?
Uh,
Zion
uh,
and who?
Lamelo Ball and Zion.
And how many games you think
Really?
they're gonna win together?
Man, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with
If he
that. I
stay in
just know
shape, then they
the
can win
front
a lot
office,
of
all the
games.
front
But
office can do is bring them together. That's all. That's their whole role. How they play on the court and performance is on the players.
Zion
well,
ain't gonna play but about 24 games, and that'll
that's
be
more. That's
in
more than
his
Leonard
season.
play. That's more than Leonard play. So what?
That's more than
Maybe.
who?
Leonard play. That damn boy that
All
played
right,
with the
that's a
Clippers.
whole
Oh,
nother. Yeah.
Okay,
so
so and
but
he they
Zion,
say they gave him
Zion
all
been
that
doing
damn
pretty
money.
good this year.
They gave him all that
I
money.
like I said, they want one of these two right here because like another thing is that Pascal Siakam, his contract is going to expire this off season, and that brings me to my next question, which I'm gonna pivot. I mean, because you got Zion who wants out of New Orleans, and then you got this guy Pascal who the Pacers have brought over in a trade, in which I feel like is risky because there's no guarantee that he's going to resign. So the Pacers are just I don't know. Maybe they're trying to see how quick that him and Halliburton can develop chemistry, which I thought I was going to be able to see this past weekend with the Suns when the Suns played the Pacers, but Halliburton was still out with a hamstring, so we didn't get to see them work together against a competitive team. So we'll see, man. So whether we'll see, but you know I don't know if y'all want to comment on this, man. But the whole question was, so y'all said that Terry Rozier. I'm kind of jumping
This
around. Terry Rozier is
this what
not
I'm
enough
saying
to get
about
them.
that. I don't think Terry Rozier is enough to get them to the finals, but this man is averaging 23.2 points a game.
yep.
Mhm.
That's is gonna be a significant. That's I thought he was averaging like four. That's gonna be a significant upgrade, man. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
significant upgrade, man. And then the floor gonna be more spacious. He's playing with a better coach. That most of the panel say the best coach in the NBA. Um, I don't know, man. You can never count Miami out, man. Like every
Right,
year we do this same story with Miami. They're not gonna do this, and every year they in the Eastern Conference Finals. It never
right,
fails, man. So you bring a 23 points a game to your team, to a team that is pretty much depleted on scoring guards. He's finna get just as many shots as he getting over there in Charlotte, and he might get more efficient because he's playing with better players now. Charlotte ain't really been trying to win for the past what 6 years, 6, 7 years. They've been just trying to, like he say, build up to get these superstars. So I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say no. He's not going to get to the finals because I'm not counting Miami out. But if I had to put my money on it, I'm not gonna pick them over Milwaukee and Boston. But if they play the 76ers team, I can see them beating the Sixers. If where they depend on where they fall at in the playoffs. I mean in the standings. I can see them making them run back at the finals, man. 23 points a game, like that's tough.
right. And to
I
add to your
That's
point,
tough, man.
they do have Tyler Hero back healthy, who's bringing averaging 22 points.
Now
Besides
they can
Jimmy
bring them back off
Butler's
the bench,
21 point. No, I'm saying they have him healthy, and they have
right?
Jimmy
But
Butler, who's contributing 21 points a game, and then you got the rookie Hames, who's bringing in 14 points, and then Duncan Robinson. So they got a team, and Bam is averaging 21 points and 10 rebounds. So the
and you
Heat
and
got
you
something to work with. So like you said, I don't have no reason to doubt them, so I ain't gonna count them out just yet, man. You know what I
but
mean?
you
So
want me to
what
tell
you
you
was
something
saying,
also too
Angelo?
though, Dave. You want me to tell you something
Go
too,
ahead,
also,
Angelo.
Dave.
What you was saying? Go ahead.
no.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying is, it was like it was one little piece that Joe said that I don't think it's possible is the fact that he not gonna average almost the amount of shots that he got in Charlotte, because those shots that he got in Charlotte were majority because LaMelo was hurt.
All right.
Um, so coming to Miami, he's going to fit in. I think I think we're going to see that scoring average drop to around 17, which is all they need.
Right.
But can I ask you something though, and D'Angelo
Right.
though?
And we're gonna get back to you, Joe, right quick, right? So Trav, man. Trav, where you at?
I'm right.
So with all of that being said, and like Joe brought up some good points, you know, Terry Rozier and every Terry Rozier, Bam, Jimmy Butler, and Tyler Hero, 20 plus point guy players, right? So with that being, brought to the table, do you reconsider them getting back to the finals?
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to tell y'all. Because you got to think. Look at what the Heat been accomplishing in the last couple of years with the players they had, and
Yeah,
he'll score, and he played pretty good defense too. He'll fit right in,
yeah,
and y'all know any of them teams from the 76ers, the Bucks, or the Celtics, the Heat have a chance of beating any of those teams. And then also during the season, Jimmy don't really care about the points. He just want to win. So
yeah.
Rozier, he'll be able to get many points he wants.
That's facts, man.
So they'll have a good chance when it come down to the playoff. You know, I can't doubt them at
Uh-huh.
all.
Right. Okay, so Joe, man, before I let I close, cap, I close the cap, man. Speak on this, man. Joe, I want to hear from Jake, I want to hear from you. With all that Joe just brought back to our attention, man. He brought the information he brought to the table. Do you reconsider Miami chances of getting back to the finals? Being that they got like 4 20-point scorers on their team. And they're a defensive minded team with a coach and Eric Spoelstra, who just got extended. That major contract, 120 million extension.
I don't know about getting. You talking about conference finals or NBA finals?
we talking about
Both.
the NBA finals, man. Both.
Mm, they got a good chance of coming out of the East, but any team out of the West will beat them.
You're right,
Yeah.
Jay.
Hey, so Cap, with that being said, with what Joe brought to the table, brought to our attention that we was sleeping on. Joe was like, "Hey man, these guys got like 4 20-point scores, and y'all doubting these guys who we done this over and over each year, and it blew up in our face, and these guys made it to the final. So, Cap, do you reconsider?
What Joe said don't mean nothing, man, to reality. They still not getting to no finals in the East.